Welcome. My name is Dalila Jusikla-Burge and I am the owner of the Here and Now Relationship Academy. I'm wondering if any of you found yourself on a date and then you finish the date and you just don't feel easy about something that he said, and you go home and you just feel resentful and kind of feel icky a little bit about it. But sometimes we are not in touch with our emotions, especially women, because early on we learned that keeping quiet and not expressing ourselves helps us build better relationships with others. It's very difficult for us. It's not our natural mode of operation to express ourselves assertively in relationships. But if you want to build deeper bond with your partner, I would highly encourage you to learn some of these assertive communication skills, because you will connect better with your partner. You will allow him to get to know you, and once he gets to know you, he can then like you more, and from there he can feel that he can trust you. Once you express yourself, he can trust you with his own feelings. You see how that goes. But let me explain some of potential negative consequences that I see mostly both in my practice and even in my own life or in my friend's life. For instance, first of all, he may not get to know you, and you maybe wind up in this long-term relationship which kind of doesn't lead anywhere, and you both feel stuck, but you're kind of attached to each other, and something is lacking. So you may wind up in this place just because you don't develop this deeper connection, but allowing him to get to know you. As I said, you don't allow your partner to get to know you, and therefore he will just kind of be there, and you may wind up in this stuck relationship. The other one is very significant. You will harbor this resentment, and then as much as I hate this word, I'll use it, you blow up at small situations that don't warrant this level of anger. But the fact is, you may have this anger accumulated because you tolerate some of his bad behaviors which you shouldn't tolerate. And in that way, when he sees that you tolerate his bad behaviors, his trust goes down, because he will wonder, what is she in for? Is she really into me when she tolerates all these bad behaviors? And one of the most significant one is actually kind of very important for your own personal sense of self. Basically, you will reinforce this belief that you ultimately don't matter. We both know that you matter, and I matter. We all matter. You know that intellectually. You know how accomplished and a great person you are. But if you never express yourself, you don't allow people to make it up to you, to respond to your needs. So your feelings are different. You wind up feeling that you don't matter. And again, it goes back to that resentment. And it goes along with everything else. You fail to evoke this caring feeling from him. When you express yourself vulnerably or assertively, you allow him to be your hero, and men love to be your hero. They do not want to be your villain. So by not expressing yourself, you do not give him a chance to either apologize or to do these wonderful things for you, because he basically doesn't know you. And doesn't know what works for you, and he just may feel something is off, and there is something weird, and he will feel that he cannot please you. He will kind of feel like he needs to walk on eggshells around you. So how can you communicate with a man in a way that will evoke this caring for you and deepen your emotional bond and basically take your relationship further? So when you have this negative situation, when he does something that you don't like, what I suggest, there is a basic formula in which you can say something: when you do blank, it makes me feel like blank. So in this case, you express a certain sense of vulnerability, and when you express this vulnerability, it allows you to build that deeper bond with him. But you may not be comfortable expressing that vulnerability, and you need to act according to your level of comfort, as well as you may not express yourself vulnerably if your relationship is a little bit new. Let's say you just meet a guy and you went on 1 or 2 dates and he doesn't call you back. You can say something like that's less vulnerable. You can say, when a man doesn't call me back, it's a turn off. So you're basically appealing to his ego, because he wants to be liked by you. He doesn't want you to be turned off. He wants to be attractive to you. So in this way, you kind of work on getting deeper emotional connection with him. If you're in a longer relationship with your husband or your boyfriend, in a long-term relationship, you can say, when you don't call me back, it makes me feel that you don't care about me. It makes me feel that I don't matter. So you're expressing your deeper wounding that might be coming from your childhood. He didn't fail to call you so that you can feel like that, but you allow him to kind of take care of you, and by taking care of you, you automatically develop deeper bond with him. So there are other situations which are maybe more positive. Let's say you go to on the first date and you want to express yourself. You feel nervous, let's say. Like, for instance, I feel nervous right now, and you can see that by me saying that my anxiety level goes down, and there is a little smile coming, a little smile comes on my face, and in this way you will allow him to drop his guard, and you two will connect right away a little bit more. So you're not so vulnerable by saying I'm a little bit nervous on a first date, but at the same time you share a little bit with him, and it allows you to connect a little deeper. And final thought, I would like to encourage you to express yourself about anything that you like, where you like to eat. Help your men a little bit, because men do like to please you. They like to be your hero, as I said, and if he's not, he will protect you from a villain, and don't make him into a villain. Make him into your ally and your hero, and in that way you will develop deeper connection with your partner, with a boyfriend, or otherwise, if he's not your man, if he's not ready for a deeper relationship, you will know that as well, and that way you don't have to stay stuck for too long. I hope that this helps, and thank you so much for joining. I appreciate, and share this information with anybody that may find this useful.